Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another general collective reading. Messages from your specific person. What is it that they wish to say to you? We're going to find out, calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers. And so it is. Power number 6, number 9, and the number 4. So going to the number 19, some of you Scorpios could be 41, 46, 49, 61, 64, or maybe possibly 69 years of age. You could have been born in 1961, 1964, 1969, 1991, 1994, 1996, 1999, possibly the year 2001, and or maybe possibly 2004. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer born in the month of June. Others of you might be dealing with a Virgo or a Libra born in the month of September. Another group of you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus born in the month of April. And some of you could be dealing with, I've seen Sagittarius energy coming in through the number 14, Leo energy through the number 19. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius born in the month of January, but also heavily picking up on Scorpio energy through the number 16. If you have been in no contact, if this has been breadcrumb communication between you and this specific person, again, how may they be thinking and or feeling about you, whether or not they're dealing with a third party. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective message, please? From Scorpio's person unto them, show me what's up. What is up? Feels like they're preparing to move on from a situation. They want to get out of a dark and clouded situation, not only with you, but with whatever is going on in their environment. Some of you Scorpios may be in preparation to move. You could be moving into a new house, a new apartment, it could be a condo, maybe somewhere near the water. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini more specifically. There's a lot of crows. There's a lot of crows that are going on, and birds in general represent communication. So I feel like there is some form of a good omen here because there's 6 crows. Because the number 6 is a number of balance, just as much as like the number 11, because 11 in tarot is also the Justice card. So some of you guys, more specifically, again, could be dealing with a Libra, but it is a travel card. So wherever you're at, Scorpio, they're going to come to see you. They're going to travel. If you're at a distance from them, they're going to come and travel to see you. So again, we have the 6 of Swords. Making land. Getting to the shoreline, shall we say, with you. Yeah, they're preparing. They want to work on this relationship like nobody's business. The 8 of Pentacles, they're going to do everything in their power to prove to you that they want this to work out. And a lot of you could be doing your candle workings right now, or doing your, your personal manifestations. A lot of you decided to go back to school. So a lot of you guys are advancing your educational studies at this moment in time. And of course, maybe naturally trying to stay as active and busy, possibly to keep your mind off of this person so that they're not consuming your thoughts 24/7. But a lot of you guys are manifesting for them to come forward. So, and I feel like they're picking up on your energy, picking up on your signal. Like, come see me, call me, etc. Okay. The Knight of Swords, there's some form of momentum. However, this person may also have a little touch of a jealous streak. It's like they're rushing for the finish line right now, and they're sincerely hoping that there's no other competition, or they're going to knock the competition out of the water in case if there is any. They're bound and determined to have you. Your attractiveness, Scorpio, I feel like a lot of you guys are just really working very hard on yourself, but you feel some form of energy or an energy shift or a frequency. But this is all about personal empowerment. And Scorpio, you are growing. You are growing as an individual. You're not even the same person anymore. From the time that they left and said goodbye or dropped you like a hot potato, you're not the same person. And so, again, it's like when they meet up with you, it is going to be this massive wow factor. And as I was picking up in one of the last readings, like they didn't really know how intelligent, how well put together you truly are and were at that time as well. So there's some massive power that's going on, and their attraction for you is growing day by day by day, that it almost feels like there's this undercurrent of like an obsessive energy going on between the two of you. You know, again, if you're thinking about them, they are thinking about you. You guys may be moving in together here. We got the Key card. They could just sporadically say, I want us to be back together. Let's move in together. And this could happen at lightning speed, shall we say. So like I said, you could be moving into an apartment, a house. They're putting an end to something here. We got the Cross card. So sometimes the Queen of Wands can represent a third party. So they're putting an end. Their faith and their belief in the situation is also trying to grow here too. But I do have a Six of Wands. Six of Wands or Six of Clubs, similar energy, could talk about good news or news of engagement. Or there is good news. They'll tell you from the horse's mouth, hey, guess what? I've been thinking about you, and I'm not dating so-and-so, or I'm not married to so-and-so anymore, or I'm in the process of getting a divorce, whatever the situation may be. But there is this ultimate new beginning, and with the Eight of Diamonds, it's the same frequency as the Eight of Pentacles. So putting in the work, putting in the effort, balancing out this connection, having a balanced household. So there's a lot of domesticated energy that I'm picking up as well, you know. So, you know, and again, this could talk about, you know, even with the imagery of the cross, it can talk about your faith or your belief being restored within this love connection with this person. There's a honeymoon coming up. You're going to get married. It says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Some of you guys, who knows? Maybe you'll go off to Italy, go get married, maybe somewhere in Europe, or just go off to some far off, distant place. Could end up being a private ceremony. Yeah, there's a releasement of an ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And I highly recommend doing, you know, like a guided meditation for cord cutting between you and any other potential suitors outside of this person who has let you down, Scorpio, disappointed you. If that means also cutting off ties to certain friends or family members that haven't been there for you, they're not of, some of them are not of your greatest good. Okay. You want to have your energy as free and in the clear in order to receive your rewards and your blessings of abundance from the Most High. Okay. So from that universal wisdom and spirit, because you guys are meant to have it all, and with your person. So basically a win-win situation. Yep, they are preparing to free themselves. It says it's time to take back control of your life. Yeah, freeing themselves, moving on from a third party, wanting to work on the connection with you. I feel like because of this speed, shall we say, of what the Knight of Swords is representing, that's what some of them could be like, marry me. You may literally just get a message saying, marry me. You know, like trying to go from point A to point Z at like 500 miles an hour here, you know. So it's almost as if with this representation of the Knight of Swords, like not wanting to waste any time. I love you so much no matter what. Scorpio, you're unforgettable. What an impact you have made on people's lives, including this person. They didn't understand. They didn't understand what the connection really was between the two of you, but I also feel that they're now in confusion, thinking to themselves, I didn't understand what my connection was with this third party that I wasted all my time and energy on. Only to want to escape, only wanting to escape and free themselves from this other situation. I feel like they're kind of beating themselves up just a little bit because they were hasty. And hastiness is also another representation of the Knight of Swords. Listen, when you shift your own energy, your frequency, Scorpio, I'm telling you, you place the energy back on you, you're going to send the signals out, okay? Become the ultimate best version of you and don't hold back anymore. You got to cut those cords, cut those ties from certain people that cannot get on your level. And it's almost as if when you cut your own ties to those people, places, and things and situations, again, that are no longer serving your highest good, your person's frequency, they will also start to cut ties. They will wake up to the truth of a lot of people that are in and around them, their friends, their family members, this third party situation, whatever it is. Just start claiming there is no more third party. Just, if it's in your awareness, just imagine a black X, just like taking a Sharpie marker, Xing it out, Xing it out, Xing it out, Xing it. It no longer exists. It's no longer existing in my mental reality. I control my reality through my thinking. Exit over, exit over. And do not place any more emphasis subconsciously or consciously towards whoever, whatever. See them rushing towards you. Because why? You're going to become the number one priority, but you have to visually see yourself as the number one priority. That's why I said focus in on becoming the ultimate best version of you, because that confidence, like I always say, is hot and sexy, and people naturally gravitate towards people who are exceptionally confident and who have good things going. The right people will naturally gravitate towards you, including your person. There's a honeymoon coming, which means there's an engagement, the I do, and going off and being happy. And so it is. My awesome and amazing Scorpios, stick around as the saga continues between you and your specific person. And in the meantime, if you love this content, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And until next time, take care.